course, there is a glitch where it doesn't happen. Hopefully I won't trigger that, but I've been unlucky lately. There we go. Now we get it. Well, go for the water level to rise just a bit. There we go. If those two get out as well, especially Carlia, we need her. There we go. Okay. Out we go. That was actually pretty simple. I love how you can see the little specks for their eyes.
Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do.
I can't believe
We'll
it's
speak
over.
another time.
25 years in exile, just like that. It's done. All that remains is to ensure the safe return of the skeleton key. I'm afraid it's not that simple. When the skeleton key was stolen from the Twilight Sepulchre, our access to the inner sanctum was removed. The only way to bring it back would be through the Pilgrim's Path. It wasn't created for the Nightingales. It was created to test those who wish to serve Nocturnal in other ways. As a consequence, I have no knowledge of what you'll be facing. Brynjolf is needed back at the Thieves Guild to keep order while you're away. And I can't bear to face Nocturnal after my failure to protect the key. I'm afraid you'll have to face the end of your journey alone. Take this with you. I'm not certain if it will help within the walls of the Sepulchre. I certainly don't need it as much as you. I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me down. I hope it brings you the same luck.
Alright, so we got the Nightingale bow as well. It's my personal favorite bows. Where is it? There she is. Oh, beautiful bow. Freezes target for 30 points and shocks them for 15. Let's see what it looks like in our hand. If you look on the handle,
Sorry, lass.
you actually see the Nightingale insignia.
We'll speak another time.
Of course, I prefer Ariel's bow.
Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. We'll speak
Alright, so now we gotta go to the Twilight Sepulchre. Of course, you can keep the skeleton key for as long as you want, but you can't finish the Thieves Guild questline until you turn it back in. There is a perk for the lockpicking that gives you basically your own skeleton key. Your picks will never break. So, now that you can legendary skill trees and get basically every skill possible, there's no real point not to do it. I can understand in vanilla Skyrim where your max level was 81 and you had, finite skill perks, but now that's not the case. Fuck it. Alright. Luckily, I believe I have the Twilight Sepulchre already marked. I do not. Well, that's awkward. Alright. You want to go that way? Sure. Knife Point Ridge is the closest place. Luckily, I can just hop over a cliff and I'll be fine. Vampire Lords start with the powerful powerful Drain Life spell in their right hand and a Reanimate Corpse in their left hand. The power button transforms him into a cloud of bats that traverse distances, yes. Cast spells, wait for the spell to be ready before releasing the control. The spell is cast when you release. Always good advice. Dwarven ruins are dangerous to explore because of devious traps and yada 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 yada. That way. Of course, when I marked the Twilight Sepulchre. Oh, I remember now. When I was running around marking spots on my map, my game froze before I could save with the Twilight Sepulchre marked. And I kind of forgot about it, because I was too irritated. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with marking the Twilight Sepulchre ahead of time, unlike the Nightingale area. Unfortunately, the glitch, I believe, is that Carlia may not appear at the Standing Stones if you have it marked first. And then fast travel there. But luckily we didn't have that problem. We had our own little problems to deal with. Sudden drop. What do we got here? A nightingale. That's a waterfall. Ooh, honeycomb. Alright, into the Sepulchre we go. You can enter here before you join the Nightingales, before you join the Thieves Guild. You can just enter here at the beginning of the game. But you get turned away at the entrance. There are very few places you can't enter without a certain quest being active. The Snowvale Sanctum is actually one of those places. Hey, buddy.
I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you? The last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the Sepulchre alone for what seems like an eternity. We were betrayed by one of our own kind. In fact, I'm to blame for what's happened here. I was blinded by dark treachery masquerading as friendship. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and stolen the skeleton key. I haven't heard that name in a long time. How do you know of me? The key! You have the skeleton key! I never thought I'd see it again. And Mercer Frey? Then it's over, and my death wasn't in vain. I owe you a great deal, Nightingale. That's quite a noble sentiment for someone in our, well, in your line of work. My only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone. Carlia? She's still alive? I feared she'd befallen the same fate, ending up a victim of Mercer's betrayal. Nothing would bring me more pride than to return the key, but I'm afraid it's impossible. From the moment I arrived here, I felt myself, well, dying. The Sepulchre isn't merely a temple or a vault to house the key. Within these walls is the Ebonmere, a conduit to Nocturnal's realm of Everglow. When Mercer stole the key, that conduit closed, severely limiting our ties to her. I'm afraid so. I'm weakening, and I can feel myself slipping away. The years without restoration of my power have taken their toll. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the Pilgrim's path to the Ebonmere and replacing the key. I wish I could help you. But I've been a prisoner in this very chamber for the last quarter century. The only possible help I've come across are the remains of some poor fellow who was trying to follow in your footsteps. Perhaps his journal can help?
Alrighty then.
Good luck, Nightingale.
Let's go grab his journal. I already know what to do, so I really don't have to read it. Thank you, and lockpicks. Thank you. Alright, let's go into the sepulcher. Sepulcher, how do you pronounce it? Thankfully, it really isn't all that difficult. Alright, sneak around, because there are some Nightingale Sentinels that aren't as friendly as Gallus around here. Speaking of which... I can pickpocket a ghost.
You are not welcome. I still say I will return!
Probably, but not for a while. I wonder. Will you come back? Ha! Awesome! Aw. That was so cool, though. Aw. I really wish I could have my own Sentinel follow me around like that. Yeah. More books from my library. Books. Respect for the Nightingales, they actually study a lot.
Does someone live among the dead?
Maybe.
Death comes for you now!
Death? You're hardly... What's cool is, if you do a effect that actually alters the appearance, like marked for death on a Sentinel, you actually will see the Nightingale underneath them. Okay, first trial. Stay out of the light. Nope. See? It burns. You know, it's a thieves' test, I guess. Staying out of the light. There are a lot of tripwires. That was easy. That's a small chest. And here's Our Lady Nocturnal herself. You can take the offerings if you want to. I'm not going to. Try out the braziers and whatnot so we can go through. Now we can go that way and do some more, yeah, let's check out the sepulcher more. Haven't been over here since my first playthrough of the game. This place isn't actually all that half bad. I really like it. And there's the skeleton key in action. You can't break, so... For as long as you have it, you can't use any other of your lockpicks. So none of your picks will break, ever. You know, their deal with Nocturnal isn't all that bad, actually.
Someone live among the dead.
I mean, serving here for the rest of eternity isn't all that bad of a place if, you know, no jackass contract worker. Then again, I'm not very picky where I stay. As long as I have some good books and some good company, I don't mind. And I assume that I'll have the company of the other Sentinels with me. Doesn't seem that bad to me, really. Solitaire, the first two shouts, can break some ghost. Acts as a good stunner for attacks. It's like the Foos of Unrelenting Force, but has a much quicker charge. So it doesn't really take too long for you to get it back, so you can just, you know, stun, reload a little bit, stun, reload, stun, you know. I love this trick. This is really clever. They play off the lighting, like, you know, you get light, flash, dark. Flash, turn, and then all of a sudden you're down here. Which we have to go. And there's a message. Let's read it. And there's a message. Can't believe I came all this way, solved all those ridiculous riddles, just to end up here. After I memorized Nestron's clues collected from Lithris. I slit his throat, and now I guess the joke's on me because I'm stuck here and I don't see a way out. Hope someone comes by soon, I'm getting hungry. Dumbass, you broke into the Temple of a Daedra, guarded by the dead, and you hope someone's going to come by to help you. No. Just run around for a little bit. Or you can stand still. There we go. Awesome. I love that. It looks so cool.
My, what do we have here? It's been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the sepulchre. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement. Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize. Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth. I bid you to drink deeply from the Ebonmere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Evergloam. Farewell, Nightingale. See to it the key stays this time, won't you?
I'm glad you were able to bring the key back safely. Nocturnal seemed quite pleased with your efforts. I wouldn't take that to heart. It's her way. Think of her as a scolding mother continually pushing you harder to be successful, outwardly sounding angry, but silently content. I assure you, had she been displeased with you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. The circles at the base of the Ebonmere imbue you with powers befitting a Nightingale agent. The crescent moon represents the agent of shadow, the half moon for the agent of subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent of strife. This is Nocturnal's way of maintaining balance. If you ever feel the need to change your abilities, you can return to the Sepulchre and step onto a different circle. Be warned that once you've chosen, you can't reselect for at least a day. Now, your life as a Nightingale begins. Should the need arise, you'll be summoned to the Sepulchre in order to defend it. The Guild has welcomed me back with open arms. I feel like a void in my life has finally been filled. I only hope that this isn't an ending to things, but actually the beginning. Why, perhaps the greatest crime spree Skyrim's ever known. There are pockets brimming with coin and coffers overflowing with riches ripe for the picking. We may be Nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves, and we're damn good at what we do.
God damn, I love you, Carlia. Okay, now we can do, pick a Nightingale role. Obviously, stealth is going to be me. Let's find out what strife and subterfuge do as well.
This agent of strife can send forth a tendril of pure darkness into the heart of another, causing great injury to them. At the same time, this tether will bolster the agent's own life force, making him stronger. The agent of subterfuge utilizes shadow to cloud the judgment of those around him. By weaving the darkness to their will, this agent can manipulate others into fighting for the Nightingale for a limited time. The agent of stealth is the master of remaining unseen. They are able to manipulate the darkness and use it to their advantage. On moonlit nights or in darkened rooms, this agent literally becomes invisible.
There is a glitch you can exploit to allow you to get more than one of the abilities, but I'm going to choose Crescent and stick to
Choose
it.
your path, and your journey will be complete.
Half, full. Let's go with Crescent. Yeah. Alright, let me get it. There we go. Shadow Cloak of Nocturnal. One of my personal favorite abilities. Where is it? There it is. For 2 minutes, you automatically become invisible while sneaking. So. Crouch. Stand. Whoop.
Gallus! I feared I would never see you again. I was afraid you'd become like the others.
If it were not for the actions of this Nightingale, your fears would have come true. She honors us all.
What will you do now, my love?
Nocturnal calls me to the Everglow. My contract has been fulfilled.
Will I ever see you again?
When your debt to Nocturnal has been paid, we'll embrace once again.
Farewell, Gallus. Eyes open. Walk with the shadows.
Goodbye, Carlyle.
Oh, it's sad. Okay, let's continue. If you wish to come back, all you have to do is go to the portal and it'll teleport you straight back to that room. And you can choose which other power you want. I believe how you can get stealth and one other ability is to use it and then wait 24 hours and pick another one. I am not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me on it. You may want to look it up. At the end of the bonus, I may elaborate on how to do it. Not sure yet, because I don't know how to do it. So, we'll see. Alright. Let us return to the place we need to go to. Here. We're going to give the eye to Delvin if we can. Delvin, Malroy. And if not, we will become Guildmaster of the Thieves Guild, and that'll be it for the not Dark Brotherhood, the Thieves Guild quest line. Push the button. I'm so glad the Nightingale hood doesn't glitch when you're a vampire. I kind of wish they would have beta tested it a little bit more before popping it out to the public. We also got a statue to Nocturnal, which if you actually go up to, you can get the blessings of Nocturnal as well. What's that do anyway? Active effects. Fortify sneak. Anything else? Doesn't seem so. I know I've been able to sell the eye to Devin before.
Got lots of jobs available. Need some gold? I may have some work for you. Well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. By the 8, you actually got your hands on it. This alone is worth more than some thieves earn in a lifetime.
And we get how much for it? 3,200.
Hey, this guild needs the coin. Walking away without taking work.
I apologize for the graphical glitches that are popping up. Like I said, I forgot to put the timer on. But we only have one thing left to do, so I'm just gonna keep it recording. Try to bear with it as much as possible.
It's good to see you in one piece, lass. I just wanted to give you a proper thank you for everything you've done. The guild is back on its feet again, and on its way to a prosperous future. What's become of the skeleton key? That's it then. After all those years of helplessly watching the guild decline. But enough of that. I'm confident that with you in charge, we'll soon have more gold than we could possibly spend. I'll be down here, trying to coordinate everything with Delvin and Vex, to make sure the coin keeps flowing, and no one skims. If you still feel like doing some jobs, I'm sure Delvin and Vex have more than their fair share to give out. Either way, it's been a pleasure, my friend. Here's to the future of the guild. May it last another 1,000 years.
Alright, we still have new management to do now. Last quest. Everything's already set for it.
Well, my friend, the time's come to make it official. It's time to become our guild master. Don't worry. I promise this will be short and sweet. If you'll just meet us in the center of the cistern room, we can begin.
You have another Nightingale taking place. Or here to watch. Ooh, she's here. I didn't know that. Okay, and?
Look, I've never been good at these things, so I'm just gonna keep it short. Being guildmaster means more than just getting a cut of all the loot. It's about being a leader, and keeping this rabble in order. With that in mind, I propose that the position of guildmaster should be yours. Delvin?
Agreed.
Vex.
Sure, why not?
Carlia.
Absolutely.
Everyone is in agreement. So all I can do now is name you guildmaster, and wish you good fortune and long life. Now everyone, get back to work.
Classy. Let's talk to him again, come on.
You need anything, anything at all, don't hesitate to ask. Well, that's it. Sorry if it isn't the ceremony you were hoping for, but we're not exactly known for throwing our coin around. After we're done, head over to Tanelia, and she'll set you up with your guildmaster armor. Oh, and one last thing. Here, I want you to take this. It's sort of a tradition around here.
The amulet of... yeah. Articulation, that was it. This little fucker is helpful. Persuasion checks and dialogue will almost always succeed, and speechcraft is 30% better. And it looks bloody good with the outfit, as you can see.
I can't think of a better.
We also get access to this chest, which is where thieves will give you tributes and whatnot. That nice stuff. I'll leave it there, I like it there. We're almost done, so try to bear with me a little bit longer. Sorry. We gotta talk to lady, and we'll get her stuff. Get our armor, and that'll be it.
So now the pupil is the master, eh? Good shot.
Here's to a long and prosperous future. May the guild last another 100 years. Yes, and I'm more than happy to give it to you. I mean, look at this place. I've never seen so much wealth down here. You've made us all rich. Here you go. Should fit you like a glove, boss.
Beautiful woman like you. Ever
Thank you.
yourself with an old codger like
All right, then.
Absolutely.
Oh, really? Well then, how can we make that happen?
Your grave. And I'm standing over it. Now get out of my way.
What else are you talking about? So let's go to the cistern and check out the armor. I probably won't be able to equip the hood, but I really gotta remember to start setting that capture thing. It's getting annoying. And there's our trophy, one with the shadows. Alright, let's equip it. Armor. Oop. Equip it. Boots. Gloves. Yep, it causes the glitch. It's basically the armor Birnoff, Vex, and the other high-ranking thieves have. 20% better prices, lockpicking, boots, stuff, yes. But of course we're going to stick with the knife. Anyway, that's it for the Thieves Guild. I guess I should stop before things get annoying. Oh god, the glitch of the hood. There we go. Hope you guys enjoyed the Let's Play. I'll see you guys in the next set where we take on Danger Quest, I'm assuming. Well, let's see when... Hello, and thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you'd like to show your support, feel free to leave a like or a comment. And if you really want to show your support, just go to our Facebook channel or our Twitter and like and follow us. Thank you again for watching the video, and I hope to see you guys in the next set. Bye!